I have to get something off my chest. Did you ever feel like you were in the movie Groundhog's Day? You know, the one with Bill Murray where the same thing just kept happening every single day? So today is my birthday, and I'm actually having a pizza party with my kids, so I gotta make this quick. Today I'm 42 years old. It's been 20 years since I cut off my dreadlocks and embraced a Torah lifestyle. Every day I immerse in a mikveh, I wrap my tefillin and daven in a minyan. I teach Talmud at a local yeshiva. I started a YouTube channel so that I could use the power of the internet to share the Torah's wisdom with the world. And as somebody who got hooked into Judaism through the inner dimensions, the secrets of Kabbalah and Hasidic philosophy, I've tried to make my Judaism as inspirational and as amazing as possible every single day. But there's a problem. Last week was Parshat Lech Lecha, and I'm reading the Lubavitcher Rebbe's discourse, and he says, Lech Lecha, shehalicha amitit, to go, to really go. Perusha halicha shelo be'erech, means to go beyond anything that you did before. Sheyotze legamre mimkomo umatzavo hakodem, that a person should completely leave the place that they were before. Afilu dekdusha, even when you were in a place of holiness. Say what?
בבקשה, פיצה סמייל. אוהבים אתכם בסמייל.
So everybody knows that aside from the simple meaning of Lech Lecha, that God is telling Abraham to leave his home behind and to go out to a promised land, everybody knows that the Kabbalistic and Hasidic masters explain that the secret meaning of this is that we also have to leave behind all of our unhealthy character traits that we were born with, and the unhealthy and negative influences that we received from growing up. Those can't be excuses for me living my best life. Pretty basic stuff for somebody who's been studying Kabbalah and Hasidic philosophy for so long. See, everybody knows that we are now entering into a new era in human civilization. There is going to be a total shift, a total elevation in global human consciousness, what we call Geula, Mashiach. And in the time of the Mashiach, the prophet says we are going to receive a new Torah, Torah Chadasha Me'iti Tetzeh. It's not just going to be an extension of the old Torah, an updated version of the old Torah, but it is going to be a totally new way of understanding Torah. But the Rebbe is like, if you want to be able to receive this new Torah, you have to let go of the old one. Now, that doesn't mean we're all going to go out and be able to have pepperoni pizza and, shrimp and lobsters, but it is going to be a totally new way of understanding, a totally new experience of the Torah. And the Rebbe is like, stop waiting for this new Torah, but start living it right now. But in order to be able to start living that new Torah, we have to start living Shelo Be'erech. Shelo Be'erech, which, literally would translate to, I guess, incomparable. It means to go beyond our own limitations, to go beyond everything that I know about myself, about my identity, to break out of the limitations of who I think I am and what I'm capable of achieving. And on one hand, that's like the most incredible, awesome thing ever. But on the other hand, how can I just continue to live the old life that I've been living? How can I just continue going through the same type of Judaism that I've had up until this point? Now, don't get me wrong. It's been amazing. I love tefillin. I love Shabbat. I love learning Torah. But the Rebbe is like, you have to take it to another level, a totally different level. Not like do more than what you were doing before, just a totally different level. Shelo be'erach. And that's what I'm struggling with now. How do I take my Judaism to that next level? How do I experience this new Torah? I can't go back to the old way of doing things. I can't go back to the old way of how I was. How do I start dreaming about things that I've never dreamt before? But practically speaking, I've been thinking a lot about this, and I think breaking out of my limitations, the limitations of my comfort zone, is getting a little bit deeper, getting a little bit more personal about this whole YouTube thing. It's one thing for me to give a class, to make a little video on some like super deep Kabbalistic and Hasidic concept. But it's something totally different to be able to kind of open up the doors to my life and show you guys what's going on behind the scenes. As a Baal Tshuva Orthodox rabbi, I also have challenges. I also have struggles in my life. And I think to open that up and to share that with you would definitely be going beyond the limits of my comfort zone. And plus, I don't think there are actually any rabbi vloggers out there. So let me know in the comments below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and hit the little notification bell. And let's see where this crazy adventure takes us. Maybe we can take this whole Groundhog's Day thing to a whole new level. I think the pizza's cold by now. My kids are waiting. I gotta go. Bye.
Shalom!